We made it. It's Agniratha.
Fucking finally.
You can't fool me. This is just New LA.
It's a little bit smaller than New LA, but yeah, the principle is basically just the same. Just a big city divided into kind of quadrants with just a horrible drop to your death in the middle of it.
The music isn't nearly as fantastic, though.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if we were to continue the Sonic Zone parallels, this might actually be Genocide City Zone?
I mean, that checks out.
But then again, no one actually knows what Genocide City really looked like, aside from, like, fan interpretations of it, so... But I mean...
Fair, but, you know, empty city that was once prosperous seems like a pretty good candidate for a genocided city.
Filled with robots.
So this is the Mechonis capital?
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the Machina civilization.
It looks so desolate. Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the Machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eat city.
A Dino Beast? Here?
But how?
It is a Telethia. It looks like it's stone. Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Mechonis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Well, I suppose we should go, check out Mechonis Wikipedia.
Also, just a brief thing to note there, you can see the big giant, like, windows and pillars there in the background. Just for a sense of scale of just, like, where this place is in relation to the Mechonis and just, like, how fucking big it is. That's the face grill of the Mechonis that you're looking through out there.
I've always wanted to, have a city inside some giant being's jaw.
Yep.
Anyway, at the base of the data center is, there's a bunch of these terminals. One of them's a shop, and the other 7 give out a bunch of quests. Most of them are just kind of the generic kill these Mechon quests. But they're framed as like, this Mechon is getting too powerful, so kill it.
I was gonna say, yeah, how does that work? Hey, I know that we're in Mechonis, but you should go kill these robots.
It's framed as a stamping down an insurrection.
You see, Eggle never managed to get all the Pokemon Stadium badges, so if they level up too high, he loses control of them.
Also, if we do all the quests, then we get a special view up top or something. So yeah, I'm just
So this is
moving along because
this is after you've done all the quests and you've joined the cult of the Mechonis?
no, this is actually yes, exactly. No, so most of the quests here are, you know, suppress insurrections. We also get a couple of Telethia investigation quests.
Can the robots even do insurrection? Like, I thought they were literally under the control of Egil.
I would like to point you to the events of January 6th as my proof that robots can indeed insurrect.
Also, the game will not let you continue until you actually go up to the data center, so let's go, I guess.
God, I just know we're gonna get to the top, and then there's gonna be an ad that's gonna ask us that for the price of 1 cup of coffee, you could keep Mechonopedia? Sure. You could keep it online for the next 3 years.
Frankly, I'm surprised it's been running so long, considering, I don't think they've been getting many donations.
I'm thinking probably Egil is their primary donator, and like he just keeps donating to it because like there's like one really weird article that he just is obsessed over.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that?
It looks like it's here. But it's just an image.
No way. Whoa, you're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora.
Hey,
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado? But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina, and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Mechina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mechonis desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mechonis chose Fiora as a vessel, so that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mechonis once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Meyneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Meyneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time. But I am prepared for his refusal.
Vinaya. I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Meyneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
Alright then. Well, we've got our objective now. I don't know why Vinaya couldn't just take us with her, but here we are, I guess.
See, she's only got a personal transporter, so it only works on her alone, so...
Alright, fine. Alright, so we gotta go to the 4 corners of Agniratha and turn on all the towers.
And then that'll extend a bridge or some way to get up to the shrine, and then we can basically just go climb up the butthole of Meyneth's big-ass statue up there.
Yeah, more or less. I also really like the music in Agniratha too.
Yeah, like it's got this like really very like solemn and just like I suppose profound sound to it. Just like it's one of those like you're really getting close to the end game type tracks.
By the way, I don't think we've seen the Union enemies yet, so here's a little spot of Union busting, I guess.
I was gonna say, damn. Now we're being hired to be Pinkertons too?
And we're shutting down all their enthusiasm, I guess?
Thanks, Dumban. I'll burn everything to ashes. Electromagnetic swallow you. I can do it! I know I can! This attack would be good now. Together.
Oh well, at least we're also taking a miser down with us too, so... Yes, we are union busting, but we're also crushing capitalism at the same time too, so... You take the good with the bad, I suppose.
So, and it's revealed that the party is truly ANCAP.
I'm a little disappointed the Union guys weren't part of a quest line, actually, in hindsight.
I'm surprised there weren't more of them.
That was great, guys!
It does seem like a bit of a missed opportunity to call your enemy the M67 Union, and then only have one of them in the fight.
Come on! We can do it!
I'm ready! Make it a swift victory! Gale Slash!
Okay, so... We've destroyed the people, we've destroyed the economy, now we're gonna destroy the country too with Realm.
I mean, I think the Mechonis did a pretty good job of that already.
We're just finishing the job.
Here I come! Final push! Leave it to me! Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
Yeah, I feel it too.
Not bad!
This is how we do it. Is everybody ready?
Leave this to me! Don't hold back! I'm with that man!
I suppose if you care to farm, there's some pretty decent weapons to be had, just in terms of gem slot capacity.
Yeah, like this is what I was saying about like all those long months ago in terms of video posting time about like how by the time you get to Agniratha, like you're more or less just gonna be swimming in like stupidly powerful gear.
Yeah, like look at that, I just got cannon drones too, just for basically nothing. Like if it were sword drones, I'd be all over that, but eh. Alright, so here's the first of the towers. They're all basically the same, and they all kind of suck. On the second level, you'll see a bunch of these type of Mechon, but there's also more above you too, and it's very, very trivial to just aggro the guys up top, so they'll come down to fight you too. But just going through the towers is just kind of a slog. Look, see, we've attracted another Zord.
I'm surprised he was able to make it down that stupid staircase.
Right?
The electromagnetic
Leave it to me! Leave it to me! It's not over yet!
But yeah, like that was definitely one of the things I noticed in like my playthrough was just that Agniratha kind of took an outsizedly long time for just how fucking empty it really is.
Seriously, like it's mostly just because of encounter design like this, where everything's just so clustered together.
Here I come!
Like yeah, I seem to basically remember that like, okay, the second that the big giant plot cutscene wrapped up, like I just put like a podcast on and like I somehow managed to get through like I think 2 or 3 episodes of it by the time I was finally finished with everything here.
Yeah, that about checks out.
But we mustn't be careless. Cool. Let's keep this up.
Sucks too if you when you gotta go look for like rare item drops for some of the terminal quests. I also just wanted to explore a little bit around here before going up, turning the tower on.
So tired.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Also, for some reason, the Mechon drop swimsuits?
I mean, it's not like they have much to cover themselves, so yeah.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I dig the exterminator.
Yeah, it's pretty rad. Giant spider mech? Hell yeah.
Is it a spider or more of a
looks like a really
praying mantis?
Yeah, it looks like a really fucked up vacuum cleaner more than anything.
Alright, I really need to see the kind of Roombas you've been looking at.
Oh, also, here's experienced Tristan.
So again, just we're getting through the Knights of the Round Table one way or another.
Who are we even missing at this point?
Probably like boars and like God, I can't even remember all of them.
I was gonna say, I think of all things, I don't think we've seen an Arthur yet, and I don't think we've seen Have we seen Lancelot?
Yeah, Lancelot was in Mechonis Field.
I thought we saw Lancelot, I just couldn't remember.
Got it! Split edge! Keep it up!
There's also the one that's like at the bottom of Mechonis Field that I didn't know about that you have to jump to a tiny pool to get to. So that, I don't know what that one's named, but I'm almost certain that's another Knight of the Round Table.
I mean, I'd be disappointed if it wasn't at this point.
Let's keep this up. Let's press on.
Yeah, so I think we're basically missing like Percival, Bors, Kay, Bedivere,
yeah, and then I think Arthur himself, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if we really want to get spicy, we could find like Morgan or something, but
or yeah, that would be Mordred, yeah, for.
Well, Mordred, yes, but I mean, like I said, we could get spicy and find Morgan or Guinevere.
Have you seen Merlin?
No Merlin yet. Then you can probably get like Lucan, and I think there was a Constantine in there somewhere too. Or no, he's the king that takes over after Arthur when everything goes to shit. Oops, I fucked my sister and now I've made my bastard my heir. That'll never go wrong.
Nice job. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Okay, let's go.
And I see from that quest we're also engaging in some gentrification of the dead genocide city as well.
Yeah, the terminals really want to make the city beautiful again. Anyway, we turned on one of them. 3 to go.
Ugh.
Yay.
So guess what the entirety of the next video is gonna be?